If you have crazy anxiety over going on live video, this video is going to teach you how to overcome your anxiety of being on camera on social media. I am here to help you. By the end of this video, you're going to feel more confident and more ready to hop on that live already and show up like a boss. What's up, everybody? I'm Sheila and I help beauty entrepreneurs make bank in their salons, studios, and online. As a person who has both a successful online business and a successful salon, I am confident I can teach you how to do the same thing. I know how you feel. You don't think I have anxiety? I do, but I've figured out how to overcome it. So that's what this video is all about. I put together for you 5 steps that have really helped me get through it. Before we continue, are you subscribed to the channel? If not, are we even really friends? Hello, come on, subscribe. So make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the bell to be notified of more new videos so you don't miss a beat. We can keep hanging out right here on YouTube. So the reason why you should go live is because live videos get 10 times more visibility than anything you post on your feed. Do you notice how many times you get notified, especially on Instagram, that somebody is live and you forgot you were even following that person? Instagram makes sure that all of your followers are notified of your live. That's why it's so important. But it's also really freaking scary, right? If you keep getting blocked by anxiety, I just want to reassure you that you are not alone. Today, I'm going to help you with my top 5 tips for beating that anxiety so you can get started being seen on social media, because live video is super effective. So it needs to be a part of your marketing strategy. Let's get started. Number 1, keep going back. Don't give up. Maybe you went live once or twice and you didn't get a lot of viewers, or maybe it felt awkward, or you forgot what you wanted to say and you feel like you made a complete fool out of yourself, right? If you're worried about people remembering that, don't be. I always say, people aren't thinking about you. They're too busy thinking about their own flaws. So don't even worry about it. And if something is uncomfortable, it's typically a marker that you should lean into that instead of running away. If you stop doing lives, what do you gain? What do you win? How do you improve? You don't. How is that gonna make you feel better? The secret to going live on Facebook and Instagram is going live on Facebook and Instagram, believe it or not. You have to keep it up. Keep going on live. Keep learning new things. And don't be afraid to review that video and see what you could have done better. You will get better. There's no way you will regress if you do it often. Each live will just get better and better and better, but you can't skip day 1. People right now who go on lives and they look super professional, like, we don't know what their first live looked like. I mean, I'm telling you, my first podcast was that there's evidence of. It's still up. You can listen to it. But now I feel like I podcast like a pro. I'm a lot more comfortable. But it wasn't always that way. It wasn't always easy. The secret to doing something is doing it. So keep going back. All right, number 2, pretend you're FaceTiming a friend. When you go live, it can be really overwhelming when you see all of these different people popping up, watching you, and you're like, oh my gosh, there's so many people. The World Wide Web is watching me. Don't panic. You have a lifer in there. And what I mean by lifer is that you have someone, I guarantee you have at least one person that's going to watch that, who's going to be so grateful that you gave that information. Focus on that one person. Focus on your lifer. Focus on the person that you're trying to help. It's just you and her, okay? That's how you gotta think about it. I'm just FaceTiming you. You're just sitting down with her, giving her some advice, giving her a tutorial, helping her to figure something out, or telling her about something exciting, right? You're just gonna come across more genuine if you're directing it to one person, like I'm doing it right now. How many of you know that if you're trying to reach everyone, you will reach nobody? So think of somebody very specific, and you don't have to be afraid. Focus on serving. Every single time that I've been scared is because I've been focused on myself. But as soon as I regroup and focus on my purpose, focus on her, like I'm doing it right now. It's just you who's super anxious to go on live and you need this and you're my friend and I just want to help you out. It is magical. Number 3, for how to get over your nerves when you're going live on social media. Be prepared. Have a structure that you can fall back on. So what I do, here's a little secret, I tape bullet points right next to my phone. I just like print it out and then tape it next to my phone or my computer. Depends on like how I'm going live. And when I get flustered, and I always get flustered, I have my bullet points to go back to. Think of it as like a little safety net. It's like insurance, right? To catch you if you forget your purpose and where you're at. It's like your little friend says, don't worry girl, I got you. Let me remind you, this is what you wanted to say, right? It could be on your phone, it could be on a piece of paper, a little sticky note, it could be the back of your hand, you know, whatever it takes. Whatever it is you need to do to support yourself, do it. For me, one of those things are notes. Number 4, promote the live. If your numbers during your live video are low, perhaps it's because you didn't warn anyone that you were going to be delivering this awesome knowledge, right? This key piece of content at this time and at this place, right? And at this handle. I suggest promoting the live days out, days before you actually even do it, to up the attendance. And in case you go on the live and you realize that the numbers are low, and that there's not a lot of people there, don't worry about that either. Because did you know that 90% of viewership happens at the replay? That number, stop judging your success too early. Remember, 90% of viewership happens at the replay. Make sure there is a replay. Make sure you share that live video on Facebook or on Instagram TV, or you repost it so that people actually can rewatch it even later. And my last tip for how to get over your anxiety of going live on social media is get disciplined. It's a mistake to wait for motivation to do anything. It's a mistake to wait for the motivation to go live. If you focus your energy on discipline, it'll work a lot better. Put it in the calendar. And for me, when it's in my calendar, it's like the law. It will happen. No one is going to tell you when you're ready to go live. No one is going to hold your hand and say, okay, are you ready? Okay, now let's go set this up. You have to hold yourself accountable. You have to coach yourself. You have to be your own parent, okay? You can't wait until all of your nerves are gone, because that's not gonna happen. Professional newscasters and actors and actresses that I'm friends with have nerves. It doesn't really go away. And I think that's what people think. People think that one day you won't have nerves anymore. Well, that's just not true. Ask anyone who works professionally in front of the camera. You just need to learn how to hug yourself through it. Love yourself through it. Have grace with yourself. Tell yourself positive things like, you can do this. You gotta do it. I talk to myself like that all the time because I need it. It's really the only way I'm gonna get over my anxiety, right? So write it down. Write it down. Schedule the live on your calendar. Have an alarm on your phone. And you know what? What's a great motivating factor for discipline is announcing it. Telling everyone on social media, telling them that you are gonna go live on Saturday morning at 11 a.m. Well, you better do it now, because you told them. And I'm telling you, it's just practice. It does get a little bit easier over time. But like I said, you have to follow these tips and you can't give up. Live videos are a great way to grow on social media, and also to build that know, like, and trust factor with your followers and with your potential prospects. I can't wait to see you on social media. Slay the live game. Make sure you tag me because I want to see it, that you took my advice and that you're doing it. So if you're ready to get super serious about your social media game, you have to check out my free training called 7-Figure Instagram Formula. It is completely free, where I shell out all of my secrets on how I built a 7-figure beauty business using Instagram. Just Instagram. It's pretty crazy. Hope you guys like this video. Thanks for hanging out with me, and check out these videos. This video is about how I made my first million doing PMU brows, and this one is all about the highest paying side hustles you can do during the coronavirus. Stay safe, everyone. Love ya.